Good morning, Sunday morning here in this damp, dreary day. I just went for a walk around the park. I was going to do a bit of a run or a walk. I haven't done a run for ages and I just wanted to do something. I've been ill for the last couple of weeks, just on and off, you know, just a little virus or something. But I wanted to get back in gently to some form of exercise. I might go to the gym later. So I went and had a little walk around the park and it chucked it down, so I actually cut it short. The reason I do that, and a reason I recommend doing things like exercise, gym, is because I've talked about it before. It's a fantastic pattern interrupt. So what do I mean by that? It's like if you're in a bit of a negative space, for example, a bit down, maybe you're looking for a role and you're not getting anywhere, or maybe you're just feeling a bit crap in general. You could be in a role, could be in a fantastically well-paid role. Doesn't mean you're happy, does it? But sometimes I find I need to just do something to get me out of this little rut in my head, this just little pattern or negativity. And so pattern interrupts I highly recommend. And there's multiple different types, you can Google them. But for me, something that's really good is like having a shower. That just sort of resets my brain. And I think it's similar to meditation, where you can just, because you're in the shower, you're focusing on having a shower, that your brain then just empties all this other stuff that you've got going on. And it just gives you some clarity. And that's why some people say they get their best ideas or they get really productive thoughts when they're having a shower, for example. The same can be said of meditation. It's the same thing. It's about focusing on one thing rather than the noise and clutter of life. And to me, going for a walk around the park is that as well. It's not only is there a physiological benefit of getting some exercise, getting some fresh air, getting the, you know, the heart and lungs all working. That's obviously beneficial. Getting daylight when it's a nice day, sunlight, you know, hopefully in a few months' time. But again, it's that pattern interrupt. To me, it just stops my brain going into any form of downward spirals, or gets rid of any negativity, and just sort of resets me, and just sort of resets my brain, and I feel so much more energized afterwards. It's the same when I go to the gym. You know, it's just the dopamine levels are a bit low, and therefore I go and get rid of all those negative thoughts, or oh my god, or overwhelm, whatever it could be for you, and it just resets my system, and I just feel more energized, more awake, more focused, and I can go back and start my day, for example. So I hope that's useful for you. If you want any information on my free clarity call, that, for example, is if you're looking for a role and you feel stuck. So maybe you need me as your pattern interrupt, because I will just come in there and tell you the number one thing that I think you should do to help you get some progress, whether it's looking for roles or interview help, whatever it is. I'll identify the number one thing that I think will move the needle for you and break this cycle, this pattern of maybe not getting put forward for roles, not getting interviews, not getting offers. Okay, I'll put a link below this video. Okay, have a fantastic day. All the best.